streets we never meant to find, chasing dreams that turn to ashes, leaving pieces of me behind. Every turn felt like a warning, every sign felt like a lie. I kept telling myself keep moving, though I never knew the reason why. But the further that I wandered, the closer something grew. A quiet voice inside me whispering, every path still leads to you. I try to outrun the memories, try to bury what I felt, but even in the ruins, your love was something I still held. 'Cause broken roads lead back to you, every cracked and crooked line. Even when the world was falling, you were the compass in my mind. I lost myself in empty places, fell apart with nothing new. But every scar I've gathered found its way back home to you. Through the storms, through every heartbreak, every ending I walked through, I finally learned the meaning. Broken roads lead back to you. I tried to build a brand new future, one where your name wasn't there. Try to stitch a different story out of moments thin as air. But every time I found a sunrise, I'd compare it to your light. And every time I held a promise, it fell short of what felt right. I pushed away the memories, but they pulled me closer still. Love isn't always gentle, but it knows exactly where to fill. I've learned the hard way healing isn't clean or quick or kind, but your love kept living softly in the back rooms of my mind. 'Cause broken roads lead back to you, every cracked and crooked line. Even when the world was falling, you were the compass in my mind. I lost myself in empty places, fell apart with nothing new. But every scar I've gathered found its way back home to you. Through the storms, through every heartbreak, every ending I walked through, I finally learned the meaning. Broken roads lead back to you. Maybe fate was never perfect, maybe timing wasn't true. Maybe we had to lose each other to repay what love was due. But every mistake, every detour, every truth we never knew led me through the darkness to the place I found you too. And now the night feels softer, now the hurt feels understood. 'Cause every shattered moment brought me back to something good. I thought I had to change the ending, thought our chapter had to close. But love has its own language written deep beneath the road. And even when I fought it, even when I turned away, your name kept shining steady like a beacon through the gray. 'Cause broken roads lead back to you, every path I took astray, every fall, every misstep brought me home in their own way. I lost myself 1,000 times, but somehow love stayed true. And every piece I picked back up still pointed straight to you. Through the storms and through redemption, through the tears and skies of blue, I finally broken road I traveled led me somewhere real and good. If I had to walk it all again, I'd take every hurt I knew. As long as every broken road still leads me back to you. Night is heavy with the things we never said. I hear your footsteps in my mind, like you're still walking through my head. The shadows on the wall still look like you're passing by. And every time I close my eyes, you're the ghost behind my sigh. I keep pretending I've moved on, that I don't care you're gone. But the truth is in the quiet, where your memory still holds on. I tell myself I'm healing, that this emptiness will fade. But silence has a way of keeping every promise that you made. I can still feel you in the silence, in the spaces where your laughter used to live. In the quiet, there's a warmth I can't outrun, like your touch is woven into everything you did. You're gone, but somehow you stay close, in the whispers of a love I can't let go. I can still feel you in the silence, more than you could ever know. I sit alone in all the places you once filled with light. Your coffee cup still on the shelf, your sweater folded tight. It's strange how empty air can carry so much weight, how memories can hold me harder than the arms I used to crave. I hear you breathing in the spaces between the ticking clocks, like time itself is mourning everything we lost. I keep searching for a reason, something that could make it right. But silence only answers with your name each lonely night. I can still feel you in the silence, like a heartbeat echoing from far away. In the stillness, I can almost hear you whisper, telling me the words you never got to say. You're gone, but somehow you remain, a lingering warmth inside the pain. I can still feel you in the silence, calling out my name. Maybe you were meant to stay. It's something I can't touch, a memory that haunts me, 'cause I loved you far too much. And though you're nowhere near, you're everywhere I turn. In every quiet moment, in every ache that burns. I try to breathe without you, but the air still tastes like us, like the echoes of a promise that I still can't rise above. I can still feel you in the silence, in the corners of the life we couldn't keep. In the quiet, I can almost see your shadow curling next to me, like you're still falling asleep. You're gone, but somehow you belong to every silent night that feels too long. I can still feel you It's fading now like chalk in the rain. You promised forever, but left me behind. Was it all a game? Was it all in vain? You said forever, then you left. Took the sun, left me bereft. Forever shorter than I guessed. You said forever, then you left. The clock ticks louder when the room is still. The silence screams where your laughter used to spill. I chase the echoes, but they slip through my hands. You built a castle, then buried it in the sand. I held on tight, but you let go. Now I'm drowning in what I'll never know. You said forever, then you left. Took the sun, left me bereft. Forever shorter than I guessed. You said forever, then you left. Forever's a liar in a velvet dress, a whisper of hope that's designed to impress. It kissed me softly, then it ran. Forever was you, and now it's a scam. I heard the clock, it whispered slow, and time won't stop, it lets you go. A shadow danced across the wall. Its weight, it stayed, and it was small. Fading heartbeat, can you stay? Don't drift so far, don't slip away. Every echo, every beat holds the weight of what we need. The night is cold, it bites my skin. Your warmth is where the fire's been. I trace your face, but it feels thin. A fragile thread, a quiet spin. Hold tight. This can't be goodbye. Fading heartbeat, can you stay? Don't drift so far, don't slip away. Every echo, every beat holds the way. music's loud in an empty room. Shadows stretch like they're reaching for you. The air feels heavy like it's full of ghosts. I'm stuck here with the things I miss the most. Your laugh still echoes, it's haunting me. Your touch, a phantom I can't unsee. When you're gone, the world's too wide. The stars fall silent, they've lost their guide. When you're gone, my heart's off key. Every note feels wrong, just a memory. I wear your sweater, it still smells like rain. The scent's a dagger that twists in my brain. The coffee's cold, untouched on the stove. I keep replaying the last words you spoke. Your voice, a whisper, it lingers still like a song that fades but won't be killed. When you're gone, the sky turns gray. The sun forgets to rise, it stays away. When you're gone, I lose my fight. Every step I take feels like good night. The night was quiet, but your echo stayed everywhere like a shadow, it never fades. I close my eyes to silence, but it screams your name. The air is still, but you're a storm, a hurricane I can't ignore. I can't forget the sound of your voice, it cuts through the static like it's my only choice. Every whisper, every laugh, it's stuck on repeat. I can't forget the sound of your voice. It's the only thing that feels complete. I tried to drown it in 1,000 songs, but every note feels like it doesn't belong. Your melody's the only one I know. The clock moves on, but you rewind. You're the echo that rewrites time. I can't forget the sound of your voice. It cuts through the static like it's my only choice. Every whisper, every laugh, it's stuck on repeat. I can't forget the sound of your voice. It's the only thing that feels complete. I can't forget the sound of your voice. It cuts through the static like it's my only choice. Every whisper, every laugh, it's stuck on repeat. I can't forget the sound of your voice. tick louder than my heartbeat. Your shadow stretched, it didn't retreat. The door creaked slow like it knew the pain. I whispered your name, but it felt like rain. Silence screamed, it tore the night. A broken vow, a fading light. The moment you walked away from me, the air turned cold, it stole my plea. Time froze still, but I felt free. The moment you walked away from me. Your footsteps echo down the hall. Each step a hammer breaking it all. The picture frame fell from the shelf. I stared at it, but I saw myself. The walls knew, they heard it all. A love so big, it felt so small. The moment you walked away from me, the sky collapsed, it drowned the sea. Dreams unravel like torn debris. The moment you walked away from me. The moonlight hits the window like it always used to do. And I swear the quiet whispers all the memories of you. Your sweater's on the chair, untouched since you walked away. And every little thing you left still haunts me every day. I lie awake and try to breathe, but the dark comes rushing in, carrying the sound of your voice, soft as distant violin. I reach across the bed out of old unbroken habit, but the space is cold now and I can't seem to understand it. It's the same four walls, but they don't feel right. I'm losing little pieces of myself each night, and though I tell my heart we're through, it keeps running back to you. On nights I still feel you, like a shadow on my skin, like a ghost of every moment. We can never quite begin, and I fight the ache inside me, but it breaks me right in two. I keep trying to forget you, but the nights still feel like you. I pour another drink, but it doesn't drown the truth. I keep falling into memories of the way I tasted you. Your laughter fills the silence like a song I can't erase, and I see your silhouette in every ordinary place. I tell myself I'm healing, tell myself I'm moving on, but the night keeps peeling back the parts of me you're still on. I wander through the rooms where our dreams once used to live, and it breaks me knowing I still have more love left to give. The daylight lies and says I'm fine, but darkness much mine. Maybe I'll stop chasing nickels I can't keep or redefine. But until the world stops spinning, until the stars realign, I'll keep waking to the ghost of you beside me every time. If healing means I lose the last of what we almost became, then I'll hold the pain and lead a little whisper in your name. All nights I still feel you, like a dream I can't undo. Oh, like the warmth of something fading that I still keep holding to. I know dawn will pull me forward, but the darkness drags me through. I keep trying to forget you, but the nights, oh, the nights still feel like you. I held the sun in my hands once. Now it's just a shadow on the floor. Used to hear your voice like a hymn. Now it's silence knocking on my door. Was it the fire or just the smoke? The way we danced or how we broke. I don't know what love is anymore. A word, a game, a closing door. I don't know what love is anymore. Tell me what it's for. Your smile was a lighthouse in my storm. Now it's just a flicker I can't find. Was the feeling real or just a dream? A mirage burning up my mind. Was it the truth or just a lie? A fleeting star in a midnight sky. If it's so strong, why does it fade? If it's forever, why does it break? Rain on my window, tapping like a secret code. The sky's a canvas, painted heavy gray and cold. I sit in shadows, the world feels miles away. The drops keep falling, they've got so much to say. Rain on my window, whisper your tune. Tell me your secrets under the moon. I'll wait in the quiet, just me and the sound. Rain on my window, don't let me drown. Streetlights are swimming, the puddles start to glow. fleeting, too beautiful to last. Tell me why the rain feels like home, like it knows my name, like I'm not alone. Rain on my window, whisper your tune, tell me your secrets under the moon. I'll wait in the quiet, just me and the sound. Rain on my window, don't let me drown. The rain is a mirror, it sees through my soul, breaking apart what I can't control. It's a friend, it's a thief, it's a wandering ghost. Rain on my window. You know me the most. The clock ticks loud, but the room is still. Your shadow lingers, it always will. I try to speak, but the words just fall away. I reach for you in the empty air, pretend you're here, but you're not there. I miss you more than words can say, more than whispers lost in yesterday. Every breath feels hollow, every night turns gray. I miss you more than words can say. The moonlight fades where your smile once shone. The echo of you feels carved in stone. I chase your ghost through every song I play. The stars don't shine like they used to do. They've lost their spark without you. I miss you more than words can say, more than whispers lost in yesterday. Every breath feels hollow, every night turns gray. I miss you more than words can say. We were a spark in the dark, didn't think we'd ignite. Two hearts running wild in the middle of the night. We talk like we'd known each other all our lives, touching the sky with our reckless eyes. Didn't slow down, didn't take one breath. We hit the gas and held nothing back. It felt so right that we called it fate. Never thought something perfect could break. But we didn't see the cracks in the glass. Didn't notice how shadows grew fast. Every moment was burning like fire. Too bright, too soon, too high, too tight. We fell too fast, we believed too soon. Built a whole world on a honeymoon. We held on tight to a beautiful light. Thought the stars would never leave our sky. But the higher we climbed, the quicker we crashed. I guess some love isn't meant to last. We were a flame with no air to grasp. Baby, we fell too fast. We made promises like they were oxygen. Breathing you in like I never breathe again. You said forever like it wasn't a dangerous word. And I let myself trust every sound I heard. But the nights got colder, the dreams got thin. We kept pretending we could still win. Two fragile souls trying not to break. But some hearts lose more than they can take. We kept running though we couldn't stand. Try to hold water in our hands. Every touch began to fade. Every good thing slipped away. We fell too fast, we believed too soon. Built a whole world on a honeymoon. We held on tight to a beautiful light. Thought the stars would never leave our sky. But the higher we climbed, the quicker we crashed. Guess some love isn't meant to last. We were a flame with no air to grasp. Baby, we fell too fast. We fell too fast. Maybe someday we'll meet again and look back softly at what we were then. Two dreamers learning the cost of trust. Two hearts that ran when they should have walked. And I remember the warmth, not the pain. How you felt like sunlight after rain. But loving you came and went so fast. Like a story written in sand that couldn't last. We fell too fast, we believed too soon. Tried to pay for error on a fading moon. We held on tight, but we couldn't stay. Some kinds of love burn out that way. But I'll always cherish the spark we had. Even if the ending hurts this bad. We were a flame that burned too fast. Baby, we fell too fast. Baby, we fell too fast. The streetlight flickered on your face. A shadow moved, but left no trace. I swear the wind called out your name. It sounded soft, it felt the same. Did you know? Could you feel the way the silence made it real? The way you looked at me last time. A fire burn, a frozen climb. Your eyes, they spoke, they drew the line. The way you looked at me last time. with nowhere to hide. The sky's too big for a love so thin. Skinny love, where do you go? Fading fast like melting snow. Hold on tight, but it slips below. Skinny love, I need to know. Your voice a whisper in the dark, a fading ember, not a spark. I'm shouting loud, but it falls apart. Skinny love, where do you go? Fading fast like melting snow. Hold on tight, but it slips below. Skinny love, I need to know. Was it built to bend or break? A fragile boat on a stormy lake. We're treading water, hearts that ache. Skinny love, where do you go? Fading fast like melting snow. Hold on tight, but it slips below. Skinny love, I need to know. I need to know. Shadows danced on the cracked old wall. Your voice echoed like a ghostly